Hey, it's Dave from GravityWiz. We just released a new free plugin that solves a surprisingly annoying issue: temporary notices in Gravity Forms. So at GravityWiz, we're known for our legendary support, but even wizards need a break sometimes. Our customers are always understanding, we just need a way to keep them in the loop. We could send an email blast every time there's an office closure, but that feels a bit heavy handed, in my opinion. So instead, we just post a notice directly above our support form. Not our real support form, but just an example. The catch is that these notices then need to be updated every year, and their messages need to be tweaked to match. Gravity Forms form notices aims to eliminate this friction, or at least dramatically reduce it. Let me show you how. So first, again, let's start with our fictional support form here. So let's see how we can add that notice with Gravity Forms form notices. So I'm over on the form notices feed page. This is where you'll add new form notices. And in this case, I already have a couple set up, but if you're adding a fresh one, you would just click add new right here. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and activate our Christmas break notice. And I'm going to open this up, and you're going to see that I have a start date of December 24th. So this is the power of natural language dates at play. I just wrote in December 24th, and you can see here that it's told you, like, this is the date that's going to be targeted for this year. For example, we could just go to December here and then manually select this date, right? But the problem is that it's not going to update automatically next year. I'll have to come back to this notification and update it. And then sometimes just the way dates fall, you may have to come and update it anyways, but any amount of updating that you can avoid by using natural language dates, it just makes sense to do it, right? So we're going to go ahead and put 24th back, and you'll see targets that date. Awesome. And then the same thing for the end date, where we've targeted December 25th. Now we have the advanced notice. Ignore this for now. Again, December 25th or 24th is a long ways away, so I have this set to show us now, all these months and months ahead, just for the sake of this demo. Then we have our notice message. We're in code mode now, but let's jump over to visual mode. And you can see that I have a message here, and it's using some handy merge tags: the start date merge tag, the end date merge tag, and the next weekday merge tag. All of these merge tags are available directly in the merge tag selector, and they each work a little differently. So start date, as you might have guessed, will populate whatever the start date is. End date will populate the end date. But then the next weekday is my favorite, because what it will do is it will take the end date and it will find the next weekday from that end date. So as an example, Christmas falls on a Friday this year, and we'll be closed for that day, but we're not going to start work again on Saturday. We're already off on weekends. So this will find the next weekday, which would be Monday. Okay, now that this is active, let's go ahead and preview it on the form. Awesome. GravityWiz support will be closed for our Christmas break from Thursday, December 24th through Friday, December 25th. We'll be back on Monday, December 28th. That's perfect. Now, if we jump back over here, you may be wondering, why is it displaying the day of the week? And that's all powered by the little modifier on the end of these merge tags. In this case, again, we're doing the day, the month, and then the date, and then I forget what that's called, like the TH and the RD that comes with those. Okay, that's one very common example and one we use ourselves. Now, this is one that we don't use ourselves, but I could see other certain types of businesses needing to use this, and that is inclement weather. So let's go ahead and activate this one, and we'll click inside to edit it. In this case, since it is going to be very date specific, we're actually just going to select a specific date. I'm recording this on the 26th of January, and that is the day that we are experiencing all this rain. You'll see that we'll set the advanced notice to 0 days, because again, this should only show up on the day that we are saying we're having inclement weather. And then down here, you can see a little preview of the code here, what this is going to look like. I spiced this one up a little bit with a little AI generated markup. And as you can see, it just displays a nice little emoji for the rain, and then has a nice little message there as well. Okay, so let's save these settings, and let's go to the support form and preview that. Awesome. So now they can see that there's going to be some delays. The rain delay is a little bit more important than the upcoming delay of the December closing, right? So what if we want to get this one to display before this one? It's actually really easy. We're just going to go to form notices, and we're going to drag this up above it. And that's it. If we go back here and refresh, you'll see that that notice is displayed above the other. You have full control of the order of your notices. Now, I'm not going to go into super detail here, but if you want to take complete control of the container of your notices, you can go to Settings, Form Notices, and the Global Settings, and here you can take over control of the markup around it. So if you want to style them all the exact same way and provide a certain structure for them, you can do that here, and it will just apply globally. And then the last thing I want to mention is that when you import and export your form, notices go with your form. So when you import it on a different site, all those notices will be right there alongside the form. That's it for now. Like I said, a surprisingly annoying problem and a surprisingly simple solution. We think you'll get a lot of mileage out of this one, and we're excited to see what you do with it. All right, talk to you soon.